This is industry, it can use some help. I haven't seen a package like this in years. I think it has a lot of honey in it. This may be appropriate some places. I kind of like this one, but it doesn't have a notch for this agave. This came from Starbucks, and it could use like 80% less heat folds at the top and the bottom to save some material. These are different brands that I've run across recently. This package I really don't like. I think it should just say Heinz Honey. You can't really read most of this anyway. And I don't like this color at all. And for some reason these seem dark. I like the dark ones, but some people say that think that it's old and it's nasty if it looks like this. But you could use less, make this smooth at both ends and less heat folds at the top and bottom, and maybe make the package half as wide at the edges to save material. This one I don't like the package of. It should just say honey. I don't know why pure grade A, if it makes that much of a difference. I don't like this color either. I do like the clear backs on these. This one could have less material and smooth at the top and the bottom. Again, I guess I like this white better if I had to choose between these. I don't know why it has the brand name on it here. I got some on my finger anyway. Let's check that in a minute. It's under the nail. Make the honey in a different color, and it should just say honey. I'd leave the ingredients off, and maybe make this bigger if you're going to leave it on there. I kind of like the little beef line. Again, this one, it seems to be a little easier to get out of the package and a little softer than the other ones. This one, I really don't, I think it's got too much writing on the front. You can barely read the honey. I don't know what this number is for. I do like it has a tear open here, but there's no notch here like a military MRE at the top. They still open fine for me, but I don't know if a kid would have trouble with them. This one, I really like the package, but it's too much material around all the edges, and these seem to tear easy, and for some reason these stay soft, a lot softer than the other ones. This one, again, I don't really like. I don't know what makes Canadian honey better, or who this Bilby is, and this is hard to see, and I don't know what this says down here. Don't like the color or the size of the font. This people are probably gonna like better because it's a lighter color. I think this is more sugary than these. I like this, has more flavor to it. Again, this package could have at least this much material removed, but the ketchup's good too and soft. This is even softer, so it makes me think that you could get a lot more out of it. I got a few here that's open. Again, I got a mustard that's smaller because it's smaller around the edges, and I like the back open. These stay pretty soft. If you notice these two that's been opened, look how much material is still left in them, how much honey. I looked it up, and it says there's somewhere between 2 and 15%, possibly even 20% of the honey's left in the package because it's so difficult to get out. This one, I think it's probably closer to 1 or 2%. This is probably 5, and this is probably 10 to 15. But I think there's room for consolidation. There could be changes made to the packaging all the way around on all these. I think this is the way to go if you make it smoother around the edge, and if you can make it clear on the back, or if these are aluminum. I don't know. I think it's some type of plastic, but it looks like it could be aluminum, so it could be more recyclable than these plain plastic ones. And like this ketchup, I think this is in it, but different package because of the acidity that it would maybe eat through or blend with the microplastics, polyphenols, if you put honey in this type of package, which may be a problem in this one. But anyway, that's a few suggestions I have. I'll send to the different companies, and hopefully they'll give us better packaging for these sometime soon. I also like to use, if I have it with me, I'll use a fork or some kind of smooth edge, and I'll scrape to the end onto whatever I'm going to put it on. It usually makes a mess, but I try to put something non-stick here, and then just spread it like a knife. This is a fork with the back end. I'll just go this way with it. Thank you.